Hey guys, it's Cooking with Mark. Hey, if you're like me, you're extremely busy this time of year, so I don't want you guys to think that I abandoned you or anything. And I've been cooking, but I just haven't been air frying. But anyway, I just wanted to touch base, say hey guys, thanks for hanging around. I will be cooking more, but I'm just kind of busy. But I am gonna throw some stuff together today and just give you a little idea. This one thing's so easy that I don't even have to tell you how to do it. Basically, I just got to tell you the ingredients I used, but I'll give you a show of that here in a second. But anyway, this is what I got going on today. I got in the crock pot, and this isn't my recipe, and you can probably find this all over the internet. But this is, I know it doesn't look like much. This is they're two roasts. Okay, these are sirloin tip roasts. You can use chuck roast, but I find that to be a little fatty. But this is called Mississippi pot roast. All it is this is two roasts, but you get a 1 to 3 pound roast. I use two. Throw two roasts in here, and all this is, it's a packet of ranch powder. You know, the dressing, the powder. Here, I'll show you. It's like this. Only it's in. You can get the packet form. I just buy the container. It's a packet of that, and it's some beefy Lipton onion soup. That's all that is. And you just take the beef. You want to put it in a skillet. You want to use some vegetable or olive oil, and you want to brown the beef on both sides for about 2 minutes on each side, till it's like a brownish color. Take it out of the skillet, and you throw it in this crock pot. In the crock pot, you add the ranch powder and the beefy onion on top of the roast. I use 2 packs of the ranch, 2 packs of the beefy onion, because that's two roasts. Then I put these peppers in here. At the end, when it's done cooking, you can chop these peppers up right into the beef. And what you're going to do is you're going to shred the beef into shreds to make like sandwiches, or you can make mashed potatoes or whatever. And anyway, that's what that is. I didn't put any liquid in here, but after I put the ranch dressing and the beefy onion on top of each roast, threw the peppers in here. Now this is where some people's not going to like it, and you probably don't have to follow it this way. If you don't, I'd suggest you put a little bit of water in the crock pot, but I put a stick of butter in there. So there is a stick of butter in there, so anybody trying to eat healthy, watching their cholesterol and all that good stuff, you may not want to use the stick of butter. You may just want to put a 1/4 cup of water in the crock pot. But anyway, that's what I got going on there. Like I said, I didn't show you because it's too easy. It's entirely too easy to do. I didn't see the need of wasting your time. What else I got going on today? I'm going to make a standard cake. I followed the standard recipe for it, just like followed it off the box. I'm going to try baking this in my air fryer. I never baked the cake. I'm sure some of you have. But I'm going to bake this cake. And then I'm going to make and I don't know what you call it. I'm from Pennsylvania, so some people call them whoopie pies. Some people call them gobs. I'm gonna make that filling that's inside of a whoopie pie or a gob, and I'm gonna make a 2 or 3 layer strawberry cake, and I'm gonna use fresh strawberries. But I'll let you know about the cooking times and stuff like that if you've never done a cake. But I'll see you in a little bit here, and we'll see how it turns out. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention about that beef. Okay, I seared it for 2 minutes on each side in some vegetable or olive oil. It's a 1 to 3 pound beef. You're searing it for 2 minutes on each side. Once you get in the crock pot and put your ranch dressing and your beefy onion powder on it, the stick of butter, you want to turn it on low for 8 hours. Okay, so that's how simple it is. That's going to fall apart, be tender, juicy, delicious. Okay, I got my 2 cherry cakes here. Like I said, I followed the recipe. I baked them. I cut some of this one off to try to make it more level. It has a big divot in it for some reason. I cooked them at 300 in the air fryer. You want to cook them at 300 for about 12 to 14 minutes each. This one's a little thicker than this one. It's going to be a 2-layer cake. I wanted to do 3, but obviously my dividing the batter skills wasn't so great. But anyway, I'm going to make some whoopie pie or gob icing, whatever you guys call it, whatever state you live in. I'll show you how to do that. Then I'm going to put some fresh strawberries on here. 12 to 14 minutes at 300. You want to check your cooking times and adjust them according to your air fryer. Yours might be different than mine. But I'll show you how to make the icing, and we'll get this thing together here in a little bit. All right, thanks, guys. All right, I'm back. What we're going to do is we're going to make the filling for the strawberry cake that I'm making. So we're using 1 8 ounce package of softened Philadelphia cream cheese. or store brand cream cheese. It's an 8-ounce pack. It's in the mixer. We're going to use a stick of butter, which is a half cup of butter. We'll throw that in there. Oops. Be probably better, tastes better if you take the paper off. A stick of butter, which is a half cup. We got 2 tablespoons, or I'm sorry, 2 cups of powdered sugar. We're going to throw that in there. If you get a KitchenAid mixer, get one that lifts up, the stand lifts up. If not, you got to take the beater out every time you want to do something with the bowl. And a teaspoon of vanilla. So a stick of butter, teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 8-ounce thing of Philadelphia package of Philadelphia cream cheese, or your favorite store brand cream cheese. That's going to be the filling for my cake, which I baked at 300 for 12 to 14 minutes if you're going to do a 2-layer like I did. So we'll get this beat up here and get this all whipped up. Alright, we got it all whipped up here. We put a generous serving in the middle. We're going to get this all spread out here, and then we'll show you what it looks like here. We went ahead and threw the top one, and now I'm going to go ahead and frost the rest of it. It looks like the world's largest whoopie pie, doesn't it? If you watch, tomorrow we're going to do one in chocolate and peanut butter, and see if I can try to master the cake technique a little better here. We put a nice heaping pile on the top. Now I'm going to wash and cut up a handful of strawberries. It's not the prettiest looking thing I ever made, but man, it's going to be delicious. And your wife, girlfriend, whoever, they'll love that you made a cake for them, I hope. There you have it, an air fryer cake. 300 degrees in the Power Fryer XL. Strawberry cake. Follow the directions on the box. Made the cream cheese filling kind of like for gobs or whoopie pies, depending upon what part of the state you live in or country you live in. Fresh strawberries. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but I think it looks delicious. I think it looks awesome. It's going to be good. There you have it, guys. I hope you like my recipe. It was nothing hard. It's been a while since I've been cooking. I know, like, I've been busy. Probably like you guys are busy planting flowers, doing stuff outside. But anyway, there it is, the cake. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'm going to do a chocolate peanut butter one. And I will show you the full recipe on that roast that I did. I'll go ahead and show you from step 1 to finish. But anyway, keep watching, guys. Hey, I want to thank you guys for watching me and for your support and still sticking by me. Hey, thanks, man. Take care. Cooking with Mark. I like meat, and I also like cake. See you guys. I wanted to take a minute to show you the beef that I did. That's 2 roast beefs. A 1 to 3 pound roast beef, 1 packet of ranch powder, 1 packet of Lipton onion recipe or soup mix, dumped right on top of it, and a stick of butter. I doubled the recipe. I'm going to shred that apart, but it's been cooking for about 7 hours and 45 minutes or so. But I'm going to drain the liquid off and shred it up. As you can see, it's tender. It just falls apart with a fork. It's just falling right apart. Look at that. It's going to make delicious sandwiches. That's not my recipe. Actually, it's a recipe that was at work. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching again, guys. I'll show you the complete pork and how easy, the complete shredded beef and how easy it is to do. I'll do it from start to finish here in a day or two. And thanks for watching.